Hi, it's Phil from Savage Kitten here with another sublimation themed video. This one's going to attempt to answer that all important question that literally nobody's asking, which is, can you sublimate a mug using an air fryer? This thing here is a 3D sublimation vacuum oven. Costs about £250 brand new. I got it second hand for £125 and it came with everything I needed in terms of accessories to do both mugs and phone cases and so on. And you know, I've tried a bit of both, done some mugs, done some cases. They've all come out really nicely, and I might do a video on that in the future. Next to it we have this thing here. So this is a power air fryer for cooking food. Obviously I went for the XL version because I can cook more bacon in it. This cost me about £80. I bought it just before Christmas, so I've had this before this one. And of course when you look at them visually, there's quite a few similarities between them. The main difference of course being that the air fryer doesn't have the vacuum element and its control interface is really basic. You just basically switch it on, set a temperature and a time, and that's your lot. Whereas this one here has got sort of startup temperatures, heating, standby temperatures, it's got the vacuum, it's got the timers, the countdowns, all that kind of thing. But they kind of seem to do the same thing. They both use hot air to circulate within the oven and heat things up. So I wondered whether or not, if I can do a mug in this, can I do it in this? Now when you sublimate a mug using the ovens, you have to use one of these silicone wraps which goes around the outside of the mug and holds the mug press tightly against the surface of the mug. An extra benefit of using those silicone wraps is they come right up against the handles, so where with a standard mug press I get about 2 centimetres of area that I can't use either side of the handles, it comes down to about 1 centimetre with this, so you can actually do much larger printing areas, you know, on a standard 11 ounce mug. And as I said, the results I've had so far are pretty good, very happy with them. So what I thought I'd do is get myself a mug ready to go, wrap it up with a silicone wrap and then pop it in here and we'll see what happens. I haven't tested or tried this yet, so I've got no idea what the results will be like. It could be an absolute failure, or who knows, we might get lucky and have discovered a cheap way of sublimating mugs. Okay, so the mug is ready to go within the silicone wrap. I've just switched the air fryer on for a moment to let it come up to temperature. I'm going to set the timer to 6 minutes and I've got it at 195 degrees, so I'm figuring as soon as I put the mug in, it's going to drop the temperature down a little bit, so I just have to give it a bit more extra time to kind of compensate. Now this is either going to be too much, too little, it could be a complete disaster. Let's give it a moment and see what happens. Okay, let's pop the mug inside, gingerly pop it back in. So we've got 195 degrees. Let's go for 6 minutes. And we're off. Right, let's see what we have. All important, a safety glove. Right, now, normally I would probably take the wrap off straight away, but I think with this one I'm going to pop it on the side. Let's let it cool down for a couple of minutes before we take the wrap off. Okay, everything seems to have cooled down now, so I think it's a good time to take the wrap off and see what we have. Moment of truth. Well, let's just bring that in so you can see it. And the other side. So the question was, can you sublimate a mug using an air fryer? And I would say the answer is yes.